at the University of Central Lancashire, and today we're going to be looking at two phones, the Sony Ericsson Satio and the Apple iPhone 3GS. Now each of the smartphone is its own right, but which one will the public prefer? Let's find out. Okay, and we've got Dan here. Now Dan, we've got two phones for you to play with, Apple iPhone and the Sony Ericsson Satio. Now have a go with them and let me know what you think.
Sure thing. Thank you.
Okay, so you've had a go with both phones. What do you think? Marks out of 5.
On the iPhone, I like the it's just really smooth. You can just move through it really easily, and it's thinner than the other phone as well, because this one's really clunky. Whereas this one you can just easily put in your pocket, take it out without having to put it in your bag instead. And it's easier. It's quick and it's more reliable than the Samsung. As for this, I didn't even know how to turn it on at the start. But I found out in the end I just turned this side of the button here, and afterwards it was really easy. But there was no sliding system because I was expecting it to have it, because that's what I'm used to. But I started pressing all the buttons and it's easy, smooth. It was just like the iPhone, but I don't think it's as reliable as the iPhone. But out of 5 for the iPhone, I would give it 4. For the Sony Ericsson, I'd give it a 2 out of 5.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, now we found Adrian. Adrian, you've agreed to be on the Gizmo Show for us. We've got two phones here for you to review. This is the Sony Ericsson Satio, and this is the Apple iPhone. Now have a play with both of those and let me know what you think. Okay, so you've had a play with both phones. Now what do you think about them?
To be fair, I think the Apple iPhone is a lot more intuitive and easy to use compared to the Sony Ericsson. And based on the presentation itself, it's just the iPhone looks more sleeker, while this is quite big and chunky. And there's too many buttons on this, and I wouldn't know where to begin to turn it on. While it's very simple with the iPhone, you would assume to press the middle button, and then it'll come up, and you could just slide to unlock it, and then you could just use any of the interfaces easily. While with this, once I unlock it, I wouldn't know where to begin to look for certain things. But overall use, I think the iPhone's a lot better than the Sony Ericsson.
Okay.
And I would probably give this maybe 4 out of 5, while the Sony Ericsson maybe 3 out of 5.
All right, thanks very much.
It's all right.
Okay, our next Gizmo Show volunteer is Natasha. Now Natasha, we have two phones here for you. This is the Sony Ericsson Satio, and this is the Apple iPhone. Now have a play with both of those and let me know what you think.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so you've had a play with both phones now. Now what do you think of them? Marks out of 5?
They're both really cool. I mean, if you haven't used touchscreen before, it's quite hard. I mean, just to get used to them, but once you do, it's amazing, and it's really cool touching the screen and everything. With the Sony Ericsson, I found that you could go into a menu and you can do lots of different things, and there's applications within applications and all sorts of things like that. And the iPod is quite cool. It's quite easy to navigate around and to lock, and with Sony Ericsson it is quite hard to find out where you lock it, but it is also cool at the same time. So I think for the Sony Ericsson I'd probably give it about 3 out of 5, and for the iPhone I'd probably give it about 4 out of 5.
All right, brilliant. Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you.
Well, it was a valiant effort by the Sony Ericsson, but it turns out that the iPhone is still king of the smartphones. Join us again next week for another VS Challenge.